Daya, how? Welcome. My name is Professor Colón Osorio. I am a professor at Brandeis University, and one of my proudest students is Yuanzhe, who I'm very proud to know and to have taught several courses. Uh, Yuanzhe asked me to share a few words with all of you. I am honored, truly honored, to be able to share with you the feelings of warmth and the feelings of satisfaction to see such a young man become such an adult, not only as an intellectual, but also as a husband. Whenever he asked me to talk about him in his wedding, I always go back to, well, how did you meet your wife? How did you meet this lovely woman, Wei? So, Juanse shared with me that they first met in a course in 2007 while they were learning English together. And by a chance of the gods, they sat next to each other and spent a lot of time talking. But of course, being inquisitive as I am, I said, well, that's not good enough. You have to tell me, how did you come to know that this was the woman that you were going to love for all your life, that will touch your heart and your soul, and that many flowers will bloom from your union? And he said, well, because we share common values. So I said, okay, so tell me about the common values that you share. And Yuanzhe proceeded to tell me that one of the most interesting common values that they share is the fact that they both like food and they like cooking. So you can expect that they will end up a lot of time in the kitchen doing wonderful dishes from all over the world, from China to America to Europe, and eating a lot of food. That was the first thing that I learned about Yuanzhe and Wei and how they met together and how they began to share a lot of common values, which includes the love for family, the desire to explore other civilizations, other countries, other cultures, other languages, and to explore the world as it is. And I must say, I am very proud to be here today to talk about them. In addition, I said to Zhuangze, tell me more about this lovely woman. And he thought for a second, thought about all the things that had happened in their life, and tried to answer the question that I posed to him, why this one and not other women? And Jose turned to me and said, there is one very important characteristic that Wei has that I have kept that in my heart and that touches me every day. And that one characteristic is Shi Xing. I hope I said that correctly. Shi Xing, which loosely translated into our language means she is very considerate. Considerate for Zhuangze, considerate for the world, considerate for other people. And Wei, that is an incredible characteristic that you have and that you have shared with your husband, Yuanzhe. Now, it doesn't stop there because we need to talk about Yuanzhe and his values. Yuanzhe is by far the hardest working PhD student that I've come across in my life. He's not only smart, but he knows that smart is not good enough if you want to make a big change in the world. You have to work hard. He is dedicated, and I can say without any question, the best student that I have ever come across at this university. So much so that as I look into the future 20 and 30 years from now, people do not mention or will remember me, but they will remember Zhuangze. And many years into the future, I will be interviewed by a famous Chinese company, movie company, or a famous Chinese documentary company. And they will come to me and say, I understand that sometime 30, 40 years ago, you knew this incredible individual, Zhuangze. And at that point, I will be glad, delighted, and joyful to say, yes, at one point in time, in a small fashion, I was able to teach the wonderful intellectual Yuanzhe a little bit about computers, a little bit about security, and a little bit about entrepreneurship. So Yuanzhe, Wei, may flowers bloom in your marriage. May you always be as happy as I am in my marriage. May you have many children. May the love of each other grow with every passing day. And may the blossoms of flowers touch every hair of your body and every point of your soul. Or as they say in the old country, Sao Chung Gwe Zek. And I hope I said that correctly. May you have many children. Thank you for letting me share this wonderful day with you. Cheer, cheer.